It's always awkward, Jody.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to our podcast. We're your hosts,
Josh.
That was dumb.
You think so?
I don't know.
I raised my voice as I realized Spencer was coming in hot, so I elevated my voice. So
Spencer's always coming in hot.
What?
we're glad you're here.
Y'all hear me?
Thanks for listening. I can hear you.
Okay.
I don't know if they can at home.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear myself.
Y'all respond to us by email if you can hear Jody.
I don't need that.
You reading?
You're
I'm not reading now. Why do I need it?
Why are you going to read?
Y'all were blurry the whole time. I do that all the time.
Sit there and look at us blurry.
What's going on?
Not much.
Busy weekend.
Busy.
Are you tired?
I got 5 hours.
5 hours?
Yeah.
Man, you started late.
So I'm not too bad.
Did you
I got
start a little later?
We got home a little late, didn't we?
Yeah,
I got home after, when I normally be in the bed.
Yeah, that's true.
I was going to say, I think I went to bed, I don't know, 11 o'clock.
I was in bed by 10:30.
That was earlier
That's
for me.
about when I.
We had a fall festival, y'all.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
A lot of folks.
Our church
lot.
sponsored a community-wide fall festival. It was fun.
Me and Jody got to hang out a lot this weekend.
We did. I got a bear hug from Spencer.
I had never had a Spencer
Whether I
hug.
wanted it or
No
not, I
hugs.
was getting it
It
apparently.
happens.
Whether you wanted it or
Yeah.
not.
Then he put his weight on me. I was like,
was
easy,
tired.
fella. Easy.
It happens after you walk 27,000 steps in a day.
I know. I kept getting notifications on my watch saying, what goal have I hit? Oh, another one?
Oh,
How many
my-
steps did you have
It told,
yesterday?
I don't know, but at one point it told me I was working out. I was like, I know I'm not working out.
That always makes me feel chunky when I'm just trying to walk somewhere and
Yeah.
I'm walking with a semi-brisk pace and it says, "Hey, are you working out?"
Well, I just feel like I'm impressing my watch. Like, hey, you're working out.
Well, you're a skinny
Nice
guy.
job.
Mine said time to stand up. Is that a bad thing?
Get up.
I don't think mine ever said that yesterday.
Oh,
I don't think mine ever had a chance to sit down yesterday.
It's kind of like Amanda's cars. Like when you drive for 15 minutes, a little alarm thing comes on the dash, says pull over, it's coffee time or something like that, telling you need a break. I'm like, I haven't been on the road for 2 hours. I don't need a break.
Does it really?
Yes.
I don't know this.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I've never seen a car do that before.
It says it's time for coffee.
Yeah.
Or just take a break.
It'll throw the coffee thing in there sometimes. It's like little different messages, just a couple different.
How long you got to be on the road before it says that? I mean, like,
So sometimes it's almost like it's just random.
Oh,
It's like it's no pattern.
It's
now.
like you drive to town and back and it just
yeah,
time for coffee?
Yeah, time. Yeah, pull over.
No wonder
take a
Amanda drinks so
break.
much coffee.
subliminal messages.
just listens to her
How
car.
much did Duncan have to pay to get that
Oh no,
installed?
she
in
got
cars?
some kind of iced coffee last night. I was, up there parking cars, and I got a phone call or a text. You got money? I was like, yeah, I guess. I want an iced coffee. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get you the money because I'm up here. So I guess it was good.
Oh.
I don't know. Did y'all eat any of the food?
Nope.
I didn't get a chance to stop at any of them.
Me neither.
None of the trucks.
I heard
Did
good things about them.
Did they stay packed out?
Oh, yeah.
They did.
I figured so.
Long lines.
Any idea how many people?
No,
Not yet.
Jania's working on some of that for us, so hopefully soon we'll have some numbers and know a little bit more about it. But the Lord blessed us to send that many folks, and I had some cool conversations about stuff relating to salvation, and some, especially with one specific little girl. She had her and her grandparents were here, and they pulled me over to the side and had some good questions about salvation and that
That's
kind
good.
of thing. So that was,
It's good stuff.
listen, it was worth any effort put into it just to have that conversation there. No telling what happened after that,
Yeah.
going forward with other folks. And
We met a lot of nice people and just everybody friendly. Just a good day.
I know,
Really
Oh,
good
yeah.
day.
it was a good atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's what
It was.
It was full. Like, there was a ton of people there. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I know there's over 1,000. I don't know if I can put anywhere in the range between there and 2,000 where it lands, but
It's in the ballpark.
1,000, 2,000?
Might have had 50,000 folks out here last night. That's the
I
ballpark.
don't know.
but
I did attempt to count cars.
did you?
I told
What'd you
Nicholas,
get up
I said,
to?
I'm going to, like 32, and I was like, I can't. I was like, this is impossible.
That's like one row that we had, right?
I know. I was like, what am I doing? And I
You
walked
should have
back.
just counted by rows. We had it calculated out earlier.
That's funny.
And
I
then-
love that you asked that question because he said 32.
I figured it'd be like 250 or something.
I was gonna say, those of you that weren't here and at our festival, there was a ton of cars.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They were.
We had 32 at a time coming
Yeah, I was
in. I'm
gonna
I
like,
kept
say-
getting texts from Jody. Oh no, we're out of space. Last parking spot's filled.
Well, the thing about my text, I'd only get one word text, and then I'd have to put it up, and then I'd have to help cars come in, and then I get another. So,
I put my phone in my pocket and had to pull it right back out. Somebody called me, put
Yeah.
it back in my pocket, got a text. It was nuts all night.
I was helping a guy try and find his phone, and we'd been searching this thing for like an hour, and the next
Please
thing
tell
I
me
know,
you
he
heard me.
walks away, and I hear Spencer, "We found a phone. Come pick it up." You know.
The
whatever
funny
he
part
said.
was they sent a text message and the phone was unlocked. So it said, the text message was like, someone picked up this phone. And I was on the big speakers on the PA system. I said, someone picked up your phone. I have it right here. It was awesome.
Well, that's what she said. We tried to call the phone. Somebody answered it and just hung up and didn't say nothing.
Well, I couldn't hear them.
I was like, well,
It was connected to somebody's Bluetooth something.
That's funny.
Did you ever find the other owner of the pink phone?
They finally found me. Yep.
Hey, somebody lost a hearing aid.
Yeah.
And they found it.
Did they find it?
They found it.
I announced it. Man,
They
the
found-
power of those announcements.
They found the hearing aid.
They didn't hear you.
They did not. I know. They didn't have hearing aids in.
Josh didn't get it. I thought he would get it.
No, I got it instantly.
It just.
Well, apparently I said the wrong thing because he went.
It's okay. Sorry. It was a good joke, dude.
Oh, but anyway, they found it. They,
Okay. I feel like I gotta edit that part.
yeah.
Nah, you're good.
I don't know. You're giving.
No,
Here's these vibes
there,
again.
There was no vibes there. Listen, Jody, I'm
Watch
still
your eyebrows,
I'm
Josh.
still on post event mentality and preparation for a new event. So we're getting ready for something else going on.
I got you.
Oh goodness!
So what you doing now, Jody? What you doing now? Now that Fall Festival's passed, what's next
I don't know.
for you?
For me?
Sleep?
Oh yeah, sure.
He's moving.
Sure.
He's moving right on to the Christmas event. He's gonna start planning it.
Are we doing our pumpkin race?
If you want to help plan it, I can do it.
Well, I wanted to help plan it, but I don't know if I got it in me now.
Oh, you got it in you.
I already broke the news to some of our students that we weren't. So
Oh, that we weren't?
yeah.
Okay, I can rest easy now.
Bring it back. Bring it out, Jody. You can do it.
I want to do it. It is
I
fun.
wanna
They
do it
love
too,
to
but
do
it's
it, but I
just-
just don't. The planning part.
I sent a message out to a couple of our leaders in our youth group, and I said, if y'all want to do this, help me plan it. Never got a response.
Goodness.
Never. Nobody liked the message. Nobody did nothing with it. Just left it,
They got scared. Oh,
including this one.
Did you send me that?
Yes, you were in that group. You were in that group.
I'm picky on my group messages now.
Yeah.
Some of them I open, some of them I don't.
you did open that one.
Apparently not.
It's okay.
Go back and respond
sorry.
now.
My
In a little
apologies.
bit,
Yeah.
after we're off, you just go respond
I
and
will.
see if you can spark.
I'm in. That's what I put.
Yeah, spark the conversation.
I'll say, never mind.
Just like weeks ago.
This was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yes.
Here I am harping all the time about not getting a reply, and apparently I didn't.
Goodness gracious.
It's okay. I forgive you, Jody.
Thank you.
Oh man, but it was fun stuff. It was good stuff. I heard great things about all the food trucks. That's kind of a fun twist to it. I had somebody tell me they missed the hot dogs though. They wanted to.
There was hot dogs at a food truck.
They wanted to bring the hot dog.
They like the free side
I
of
think
it.
they must have wanted the free hot dogs.
They like the free hot dogs.
I know, but when you unwrap that foil and see the hot dog we made for you and the one that you could have bought, I'd go with the one.
Some of the guys that were working and cleaning up were talking about the chili dogs. I didn't even had chili dogs over there. I like a good chili dog. They said it was good.
I wanted to do chili cheese fries Saturday
Ooh.
night, but then we were like, I wanted a fire in the fire pit. I wanted to do all this stuff. And like, I don't want to have to deal with all that knowing that we was going to have a big day the next day and all that stuff. So
Man,
We did have some boiled peanuts though.
Were they
boiled
good?
peanuts.
thanks for bringing some.
was that good?
I had about 3 of them, and they were
3
all
cups or
no, like 3 peanuts, and they were all like 3 hours before the event, so they weren't quite done yet.
They
So,
were still a little green.
still a little green.
Still hadn't had any.
I can't believe it. We should have went and gave you some,
Oh
Jody.
boy, I'll make you some.
Misty told me she wants some. She didn't get any last night either, so she told me in text message earlier, we need to do some boiled peanuts.
We can do them. They're not hard.
I said, I don't want to do the size that we did here at church.
We don't need a whole bushel.
It was a lot.
They sell a 2-pound bag up the store, up the road at the store.
How much is a bushel?
That was $50.
But what is a bushel? How much is it?
50
Are we
Are we
pounds.
talking weight?
35 pounds, something
Yeah.
like that. 34 pounds, 35.
Something like that. It's a big bag.
It's a bushel.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It went pretty good. They gave some small cups and rationed it out. They did good.
Can you get a bushel of something else, or is that just strictly peanuts?
Bushel of soybeans. Bushel of, I don't know if it's bushel of corn. I don't think it's a bushel
I
of
don't know
corn.
how they measure that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know at all.
Jody, I have a question.
Why do you have so many iHeartRadio papers? Is that,
Man, I got
is that your news
I
source?
got the news source right here. It comes up with some
Sponsor
weird.
us, iHeartRadio. Come on.
I mean, I got some doom and gloom, but we don't want to go on doom and gloom.
Before you leave the Fall Festival Frontier, let me ask a question. You may have to edit this out later. We'll find out.
Uh-oh.
I'll pause in case you need to cut that.
We need, yeah, okay.
I have a question though. Is one of the big features of the Fall Festival that people loved was riding on the hayride. They had a horse-drawn carriage that was riding people around, like 25, 30 people could ride at a time. It's a really cool aspect. But on there was a recording that you loaned us some equipment to be able to, from the podcast, we let people record from the podcast equipment, and it shared the gospel. Maybe on a Thursday, could we drop that on a Thursday, the recording? Maybe.
Certainly.
We don't have to leave the church specific stuff in there, but drop it and let people have a chance to listen to it.
We can. We'll just make sure that it's all right with the other person that was involved in it.
There you go.
I'm sure she is.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because it's a good story.
It was-
Prodigal son.
Y'all did a really good job getting it together, and the writing and stuff that was done on it, excellent stuff.
Don't say y'all. I didn't do.
Well, Spencer, you
I
did
know,
a good
yeah.
job.
Yeah, point I know.
Jody, thanks for the
Yeah.
equipment and your
Y'all
showing
did
up.
it.
Thanks for your voice.
Hey, all I
Appreciate
did
it.
was stand there and watch y'all ride it. And I kept looking at my
Yeah,
watch.
I wrote
Are we
the-
going to record this or what? That's
I wrote the original copy, and then we had the Josh and the other person copy.
yeah. You got done a long time ago, right? And then it got.
Yeah. So,
I heard papers being thrown and thrown, and then
yeah.
And Spencer going, dadgum, and trash.
Said that a lot.
Oh, but anyway.
yeah, that is worth. We'll put that out there.
just
'cause
an
that is
idea.
worth- yeah,
I just thought.
yeah. If y'all got 12 minutes on a Thursday to listen to it,
It's
knock
good
it out.
stuff.
It is
Good stuff.
It is. But I forgot about the horses. Well, I guess we were going to talk about the fall festival and leave the horses out.
They were the star of the show.
Yeah.
I mean,
Had 2 horses. What kind of horses were they? They told me 10.
Belgium.
Belgium.
Something,
Bois.
something Belgium.
Big old horses.
Work horses.
Yeah.
Big boys.
Big old wagon. I just about called a trailer.
It was. I mean, it was wild stuff.
And it would hold 40?
I think they said it held 40 kids. It looked like we were putting probably 25 to 30 mixed with adults and kids on there.
So that was a solid almost 3 hours. Them horses.
Dogs were
people
worth
around.
Those,
Yeah.
They said it took them a while to get home. The horses were in slow motion on the way home.
I bet.
Oh, there's an age difference in the horses. Did you know that?
I did not.
That one was like 27 and one was 4. So which one would you rather be, the 27-year-old or the 4-year-old? Which one do you think? Like if I'm the 27, how old
That horse
how
has
long do
been alive
horses
longer than I have.
how long do horses live?
That's crazy.
What's an average life for a horse?
I don't know. That's a long time.
Hey Siri, what's the average lifespan of a horse? 30 years.
Oh, see.
Oh, he's almost there. They need to retire that
If I'm
thing.
the,
Don't put him
if
to
I'm
work.
the
an elderly
4-year-old, then I want somebody
I need a
closer
new
to my
partner.
age pulling is what I'm thinking.
So-
Maybe I heard that wrong. Maybe let's put this out there in case somebody listens and hears this and says there ain't no way. It's possible Josh heard these numbers wrong, but I thought that was what they
There's our
said.
disclaimer again.
That's
He
right.
was
Always
pretty
said
adamant
might be
last
wrong.
night.
I'm
that's
pretty
what-
certain.
yeah.
But I heard those numbers 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I didn't hear them fresh last night. That was old information.
Oh,
Old
okay.
news.
Okay.
But so I've held those 2 numbers in my head the whole time. So, but I thought that was
That doggone fly
was
still
pretty
flying
wild.
around. He got me.
He got you.
He landed on my hand. Tripped me out.
horsefly. That thing bit him. That was the calmest I've ever seen anybody getting bitten by a horse fly.
Horse.
Fly.
Yeah, tighten that up.
That's right.
Jody, edit that.
I thought I was Adam naming the animals horse, fly.
Oh,
that's a horse
Horsefly.
Is that the order it was in?
That's the way it was.
Next.
Horsefly. He's at the end, just like ladybug. Ladybug. Oh goodness.
The guy helping at the
That's not theologically correct how that happened.
Not at all. Nowhere close.
Oh, anyway, what
I forgot what I was
were you
going
gonna
to say.
say?
The guy helping up somewhere over there.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if I needed to mention his name. Working at the front of the parking, right there at the road. He said yesterday. He said, "Do you think Noah had as much trouble getting animals on the ark as we're having to get the parking lot?" And I said,
You should tell him to grab his staff.
That's funny.
It was.
That's awesome.
He was spot on too.
Well, you are bringing them in 2x2 at least.
Oh goodness. That's hilarious. Oh goodness. That's fun stuff.
I didn't know so many adults didn't know how to take directions until yesterday.
That's funny.
Oh. All right, you can do doom and gloom now, Jody. You can do your doom and gloom now.
All right, I'm excited now. Let me find it.
Get your doom and gloom voice on. Come on.
Do you want to talk about people that died from stuff, or do you want to talk, or do you want to talk about store closings, or what do you?
Oh.
Or a bathroom issue right here?
That's just got all kind of.
Hey, you can, yeah.
A bathroom issue? What is that?
That is nothing. It's not what you think. Get your head out of the toilet.
Nicely played, sir.
I guess I had to put my glasses back on.
You got to read
I
now.
know, he threw me off.
Come on.
Was I not supposed to say that?
Yeah, you're
Nope.
good.
Man.
All right, huge hardware chain with 4,500 stores files for bankruptcy. Who could this be?
Say it again. I was trying to read. You handed me something to read. Huge retail chain.
I'm talking to the people,
Files.
not necessarily talking to Josh.
Well,
So if
you
you don't
want-
get it the first time, they don't want to hear me say it again.
All right.
Huge hardware chain,
Oh.
like a hardware store.
Ace.
You're saying Ace?
I'm going Ace.
That's a good.
Marvin's.
Marvin's? I don't think they got 4,500.
I don't know.
I think they're like Alabama based.
Are they? I didn't know. I've never seen one until Alabama. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
I think they've got 5.
Napa.
And Marvin
I'm really
owns
just thinking about. I'm just trying to think of all the hardware stores. Like, does this include Home Depot
This big box. I guess it counts in the hardware store, but I put it
or
in the big-
Lowe's?
I guess they're hardware. Uh-oh. I think you got it right. I think you got it.
Think so?
I think
think?
you got it.
Or is it like
it's
O'Reilly's?
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly's.
That's not a
Auto
hardware
parts.
store. That's auto parts.
There's hardware in there for cars.
All right.
True Value.
Oh.
Never been to one.
Is that Ace?
you know?
Were Ace and True Value ever?
No,
I
but
they
associate
were
them
merged.
together.
no. A lot of times you'll see like if the Ace, they might change ownership and it goes to True Value.
That's where you get your true value at, folks.
Yeah, you're right over there. If you'll give me a heads up, I'll mute that mic. I'll save you.
Oh, man.
You just
Didn't
gotta
know
give
that
me the
was coming.
sign.
I didn't know that was happening.
Watch the sniffer there,
Or
bud.
at least move your head,
It wasn't intended to
do a
happen.
little tilt.
No, I like to do it right in the microphone, clear my throat. My apologies.
That was funny. All right, True Value. Back to True Value. A lot of times, if they change ownership, it'll go to an Ace.
Okay.
They get the local one down here was an Ace at one time. Went to a True Value for a year or two. Went
Now back to
an
Ace.
Yeah. So, which has 45 locations across the country, selling anything from tools to lumber to plumbing supplies and other home improvement goods. Filed for bankruptcy.
You say 45 or 4,500?
4,500. The Chicago-based, I didn't know that, company has between $500 million and $1 billion in liabilities, leading to the bankruptcy declaration.
Yowzer.
The good news, apparently there's some good news.
Oh, silver lining.
Is that because all of the chain stores are independently owned, they're not part of the bankruptcy process and should not be affected.
So you're a
So-
local owner and you're doing good. They're
Yeah,
not
but
gonna,
if you're a local owner and you've got that True Value name on there, it's going to affect you.
you're swapping to Ace.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't like,
This is how Marvin's began.
yeah.
Marvin!
He said, I'm pulling out. Start
So
my
I'm not
own
going to go into all the specifics, but yeah, so
True Value.
that's a lot of stores.
That's a lot of stores.
A lot of stores. Hey, let me tell you something. Every week, I'm finding these companies that are going bankrupt. or closing some.
I was going to say, you keep saying that.
Yeah.
I went back and asked my wife, because you had me doubting myself that I'd been in a spirit of Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Last little bit. And Misty confirmed we did in Central Georgia. We went in a spirit of Halloween. It was in an old Toys R Us building.
Okay. I'll relook
Rest in
that
peace.
story up, but because I know that's something. When you said that name, that's what I remembered it saying that. But it said I hadn't been
I know,
home for
that's-
20 years.
That's what I knew we had conflicting pieces of information. I don't know.
Because then you said there's one in Tuscaloosa. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, him and Josh went Saturday to Hoover to one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so-
they're creepy places.
So
I don't
maybe
like
I'm
it.
wrong with the name. Maybe it's something real similar, but I thought that was it.
I have a question about
Home Depot's-
Nicholas and Josh's
Okay.
trip.
This is a
This is-
different
this
Josh
is-
other than me.
Not this Josh.
Yeah, this
But anyway,
is,
go
This is
ahead.
Nicholas and his friend.
That's right.
Why is Nicholas looking for a Halloween costume?
I don't think they're not really looking. They're just trying to find something to do. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. Is he looking? You might know more than I
They
do.
told me they were going to look for costumes.
Are they going trick or treating?
Apparently so.
I will
Is that
egg
a new-
them if they.
Is that a new
if they
thing?
come to my house, I'll throw eggs at them.
Graduate high school, trick or treat, then go to college.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Oh
You ever heard of a Do It Best hardware store?
no,
It was one in my hometown. Back in
Do
the day.
it best.
Yep, it was an Ace. Then it was a Do It Best, and now I think it's back to Ace.
so there's a lot of swapping around in the Ace world. How old's too old to trick or treat while you're in that middle of that? Like you're giving out candy at your house. You've bought candy. You and your family are passing it out on Halloween night, and the little trick or treater rolls up and says, "Trick or treat."
I think if you're a high schooler, I feel uncomfortable if you're coming to my door.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, if you've got your little sister with you, that's different. 'Cause
Agreed.
you're walking them up there, you know.
I agree with that.
But if there's 3 teenage boys coming up there,
They drive up. They're squatted truck.
yeah,
Let me get some candy.
they run over my mailbox, they come to my front door, want candy. Yeah,
Yeah, no, thank you.
So do you give them anything? They're at your house. They've gone
I
to
think
the.
you do.
You
I
give
give
them.
them a talking to.
That's right.
You give them the
Give 'em a knuckle
the
sandwich.
slacker candy that's in there that you know nobody really wants. You know, like
Yeah.
the Whoppers or something like that.
Oh, what's up with the Whoppers? I like the Whoppers.
You like Whoppers?
Well, you can go trick or treating at my house. That's the trash I'm giving you. Whopper.
and Milk Duds, all those things.
What's
are
the
good.
orange and black peanut pieces that are
Oh,
individually
delicious. That's what they are. Peanut butter. I don't know what they're called, but they're peanut butter flavored.
wrapped? Are they?
They're
What are we
good.
talking about?
It's just a wrapped up piece. They're in orange paper.
Orange or black.
Yeah, orange or black. And
It's
you
a
buy a
taffy.
whole bag.
It's cheap. It's dirt
It's
cheap.
been around
Must not have
since
never had
Moby
any of
Dick
this.
was a minnow.
It just
That's how long they've been around.
I ain't heard that one. But it's cheap. I mean, you can buy you about a 750 piece of those for $2.50.
Wow.
I don't know if those are all fictitious numbers, but
That used to be like the cheap go-to candy.
it
that people
was.
had, yeah.
It was the Halloween go-to.
Now that I think about it, I always said I don't like it, but I don't even know if I ever had it.
You know,
I
like
love it.
Maybe, yeah.
I like it. I mean, you can't eat a whole lot of it. It's
Never had it.
kind of sticks to your teeth.
It looks generic.
It's
If you're a kid, you want something that has good writing, something
Oh.
that, you can see the product on.
Did y'all ever go trick or treating to a house that actually gave out like full size candy bars?
Nope.
You would find a house every once in a while that would do something like that, and you're like, my goodness.
Those people are rich.
Is
that what you
going
thought?
on? Yeah.
Or they only gave out like 12 and you happened to be there while they gave it out, maybe.
Yeah.
They cut it off early.
Turn
That
the
night.
lights off as you walk away.
Have you ever got like fruit, like apples? Has anybody ever gave you like an apple? or
I've
anything
heard
like that?
It's a myth.
rumors of it, but I've never seen it.
The razor blade. You ever heard rumors of
I
the
heard
razor
those.
blade inside the apple and stuff? Who started that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
What about the dentist giving somebody a toothbrush? You ever got a toothbrush?
no, never did.
Me neither.
That would
Saw
be
it on
I've
fun.
movies,
heard
though.
that.
I saw it on movies.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
movies,
giving out
really.
apples and toothbrushes this Halloween.
Ain't nobody coming to your house.
Good. I'm locking the door.
See, I think
I only
like
gotta have one.
if I was going to buy a house, that's one of the questions I'd ask the realtor. How many people do they have come to this house during Halloween?
Oh.
Because I don't want any.
There's some around here that there was like 500 folks come by. Like we went last year with our students to one of our leaders' house, and there was literally we had 500 bags of candy, and we ran out.
Goodness.
See, I kind of think that would be fun.
Like 500 individually packed bags of candy.
Yes, like individually little already pre-distributed a bag full of candy.
Wow.
There's your bag. There's your bag. There's your bag.
So they knew how many people was coming. They were prepared.
Well, it really just worked out that we had a lot of candy left over from another event that we had, and so.
Oh.
But they were also prepared with dum dums because at the end I was handing out Here's a dum dum for you, a dum dum for you. Until
If you didn't know that many people was coming, you just started pulling stuff out of the bags when you they got
we started
half-filled
dumping
bags. Hey, you and your friend share this, okay?
Here's you half a Snicker bar. Here's you a right Twix.
As you're biting these in half.
I remember one time. I think I would like. I'm glad that we live somewhere we never.
That's what I was thinking about my hypothetical scenario, and I thought
Neither one of us live in a spot.
Jody's
Yeah.
going to say nobody's coming to my house. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
So I know one time we went to my sister and brother-in-law's house because they had trick-or-treaters. And my brother-in-law dressed up just like a scarecrow dummy, whatever, coveralls, got
Did
in
you
a
call
chair.
him a dummy, or
Well, I mean, whatever. Big dummy. But had a chair out there, and he just sat like this. And little kids would come up, and he'd jump up and scare everyone every
awesome.
time. It was great. It was great.
It's hilarious.
And I think I would like to bring that back. I think I might move and
Just
find
so
a house
you can do
just
that.
so once a year I can have a bunch of people come.
Just so you
by
can
for
scare 'em.
Halloween and
Jody,
scare 'em.
I have no shortage of people coming by my house. If you're bored on that night, me still whip up some chili because she says we need to have chili that night.
What night is Halloween?
I don't
when
even
is
know.
Thursday, I think.
And you need to, you and Amanda just come over and me and you'll go scare kids, and Amanda and Misty can sit inside and watch a Hallmark movie if they want
Have
to.
you ever got bushes we can hide behind?
We do.
You got 3 of them?
I got
Spencer's
plans.
got plans.
Oh, you got plans?
Yep.
Oh, that don't include us?
You can come if you want to.
Well, it depends.
There's going to be a lot of people
There's gonna be
You
like
don't
500 folks
crowds,
going there.
Jody.
Oh, no, never mind.
You're not going to want to be where he's at.
We're going to the same places last year.
Come on and eat some chili with me and scare some kids.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds creepy.
My grandpa did that. One
Did he drive that white van I sent y'all a picture of earlier?
Oh.
Sorry, Pop.
Pop.
He really did. He was doing something like your brother-in-law did. Except for he just said it was a spur of the moment deal, and he just threw a white sheet over his head like he was a ghost.
Oh,
no. Oh, no.
Oh, but anyway, grabbed some kid's ankle, about fell off the porch. It was tough stuff. Anyway,
That's why people are scarred these days.
that van you sent us a picture of.
Hey, wasn't that something?
That was something. Jody sent us a picture of a van that somebody had spray painted pumpkins on the side. It looks like, or
They're like scary faces.
I couldn't tell if they were smiling at me or making scary faces at me.
I don't know.
were they decals? I mean, it looked spray painted.
Oh, it was some kind of spray paint. It wasn't a decal.
Oh
I think that stays on all the time.
man,
It looked
I think they sell ice cream out of the other side, don't they?
There's some. I think it said free candy on the other side. Open the door, free candy.
I saw somebody the other day, Hocus Pocus is a big movie around this time. That says I smell children. They had a shirt that says I smell children.
Their shirt has
shirt.
a tone like that.
You love that.
That's what
you love
she
that
says.
movie, don't you?
Rebecca makes me watch it.
I know a lot of people that
Oh,
love that movie.
I never,
It's all right.
never seen it.
It's all right.
Didn't they have it? Go ahead and then I'll ask you.
That's what that van was like.
Didn't they come out with a new Hocus Pocus
Yeah, number
last
2.
year or 2? Is it as good? I don't think it is it?
I really don't remember.
Usually sequels aren't as good.
In some cases, can you make a case where
Top Gun.
The second one is a good one?
The second one's better.
I don't know if it's better, but I'm good with it. A lot of times the second one will make me change my mind about the first one because it's like they tried to pull off something they shouldn't have.
Now they spread
Should've left
those
it
out
alone.
a long way.
30, 35
I
years,
don't-
something like I don't know.
Longer than I've been alive.
Tim Cruise.
Tim Cruise.
Tom Cruise looks the
His
same.
brother.
Yeah. Have you noticed has Tom Cruise aged at all?
It's really
That
strange.
Scientology is working out for him,
I knew you were gonna say. I knew you were gonna say that. Oh,
He's the president and CEO.
Stuff from
CEO.
goodness gracious lies.
We need to
Lies,
do
I
that
tell you.
on something Scientology. We need to do a.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Research it a little bit.
I won't go too deep. I don't
Define
want them
it.
looking after us.
Goodness.
To start searching.
I don't
this up.
think none of us have enough money for them to be interested in our world.
Yeah, you go broke being a Scientologist, don't you?
I'm pretty well. If you don't go into it loaded, you will be. Oh, goodness.
All right, I got one more story. You want to hear one more story?
Go for it.
Another discount retailer declares bankruptcy. Who could it be? You trying to cheat?
Big Lots.
Big Lots.
Didn't we cover Big Lots
We
already?
did cover Big Lots.
Sorry.
Big Lots is already out.
Channel Control Merchants and their affiliates,
Anybody else know who that is?
hold on, which owned it. You're like Amanda.
I get
I
to-
can't. I don't finish my sentence, and you're like, well, "Who's that?" What you know? Like, I'm about to tell you.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Yes, sir.
Who owned dozens of Dirt Cheap? Y'all heard of Dirt Cheap?
Never been to one.
Treasure Hunt,
Never been to one.
Dirt Cheap Building Supplies.
If I could make cricket noises, I would do them right now.
Would you? Anyway, so they filed for Chapter 11, announced plans to shutter. They always say shutter. That means close.
Shutter.
They're going to close.
Shut her down.
Close their 68 stores. There's only 68
They're Southern.
stores.
I didn't know they were that Southern. They're 68. 68. We heard you.
68 stores. I'm not mad. That's fine.
You look like you was getting the shoulders said you were mad.
No,
Jody.
my shoulders.
They did.
I'm like Larry King. What if I get my suspenders and sit like this?
Josh's eyebrows speak. Jody's shoulders.
I saw him get. I was trying to say something, but now I can't say it.
No.
68.
No. Yeah.
Was there one around here? Or is there one around here?
Birmingham.
I feel like I've seen one.
Isn't there a Dirt Cheap? Is there a Dirt Cheap in town?
No, not in town.
What am I thinking of?
don't
We
know.
got some cheap stores. I know that.
We do have those.
There's no joke at Cheapo Depot. We got one of those.
I want to go to that
Anybody
place.
else got a Cheapo
You ever
Depot?
been there?
No,
I want to go there.
I'm not even making up
It's
the
almost like I saw them on Facebook the other day. I think it's almost like the pallet stores you talk about.
What store are you talking about?
Cheapo Depot.
Cheapo Depot.
In town. There's literally they just roll in pallets
Oh,
of stuff and you just go dig through it and buy it.
okay.
Not at this one.
Is it not? I've never been to this one.
Because they take the good stuff, they set it to the side, and they put almost regular price on it. So
okay.
you're not going to get a good deal.
I saw them selling a Bobcat the other day in there on Facebook.
Was it on pallet too?
No, it was just they just drove it in the
A
store
Bobcat?
like a skid steer.
Yeah.
Bobcat. Yeah.
Or an animal? Your choice. You figure it out.
Make your
All right.
Bobcat noise.
Oh,
I can't do it.
Just did.
so
That's a messed up kitty cat's what that was.
so my first experience.
I just want to finish my story. Can I finish my story?
This is about Cheapo Depot.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
on track.
I'm all in then.
I'm on track.
Hey, you look. I saw it in your eyes. It was like you was veering
I
off.
was
over
not
here.
veering anywhere.
Okay.
This
Good.
direction was headed
We're
right.
good. All right. I'm 100% behind you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So my first experience was I got introduced to two things that I only have experienced in Alabama: a taco casa and a Cheapo Depot.
Sorry. I really don't either. We just made eye contact and it was funny.
All of a
Because
sudden,
you were going to try and say something. You backed off, and I looked at you, and then I don't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
anyway, that's all. I done said what I was going to
Well, I
say.
don't even know what you're
I
saying.
know.
Taco Casa, Cheapo
I'm
Depot.
talking
I
to the
heard you.
listeners. I'm not talking to you. That's what you're telling me. I said I got
rubbing it in my
introduced to
face.
two Alabama things that I'd never experienced was a taco casa and dirt cheap on the same day.
I
And
thought you said Cheapo Depot a while ago.
no, I meant to say dirt cheap. I may have said Cheapo Depot a minute ago.
He didn't.
Dirt cheap and taco casa, and I didn't.
Neither
I
one of
wasn't-
them are
I
impressive.
wasn't particularly fond of either one of them.
Taco Casa, no?
You know what's good?
I need to give it another shot.
You're picky.
No,
We get it.
I was. So it was Spencer and I and another one of our friends, and we're Taco Bell people, and we went in with a comparison to Taco Bell, and you got to throw that out. You got to.
Taco Casa is not Taco Bell.
You got to throw that comparison out. And then when my burrito came wrapped in
bag.
plastic, it was a strike. It was like I felt like I could have microwaved it at home. You know, I had that feeling. So I need to give him
A
another
Mexican
shot.
Hot Pocket. You know what's good though? Speaking of
good?
Taco Bell,
Tell us.
the nacho fries. I had some large ones last night. Large nacho fries, very good.
Was that not a temporary
Like,
thing?
is that the size of the individual fry or just the order? You
The order was a large order
Okay,
of fries.
just
Sorry.
checking.
The fries were normal
I
size.
didn't know if you said large. I didn't.
Well, sorry.
Just making sure.
Nicholas sent me a picture on their little scavenger hunt they did Saturday night when they went to
Their costume shopping.
Yeah, well, they went to Popeyes.
Scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
I like they did that.
He tried to jazz it up a little.
He got like 2 whatever sandwiches and then fries, and it was 20. I think he got a drink too, of course. But $26. I was like,
Just
what?
for that?
26, whatever. And he showed me the fries. He's like, they must have mistaken. He thought he wanted an extra large. He got like it was like a box,
Supersized.
like a box of fries.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
I was like, $26.
They have good fries though. Popeyes does.
They
Those
do.
nacho fries last night. Very good.
But you're right about Chick-fil-A changing the fries. You'd said that months ago.
They have.
And I don't even eat it enough. But the next time that I had it, I was like, this is different. And then I remembered you saying something about it.
Is it just this Chick-fil-A though?
No, it's multiple.
It's multiple.
It's not all. I found a little article that
That's
said
right.
they were testing it just in a select areas and getting feedback.
We'll take it back.
I know the original fries are better than those with the.
Give me the OG fries and some spicy nuggets, and we'll be really happy.
They sprinkle some extra starch on there or something. I don't know what it is.
Extra starch.
All right, doom and gloom. You got any more?
All right, let me finish what I was saying.
Okay.
We're back.
So, realizing the company could only operate through the end of the year without more liquidity, and with $100 to $500 million in assets and liabilities, they decided to declare bankruptcy. It's hard to say that. They were founded in 1954. The Mississippi-based company explained that product issues with its foundational supplier Target were behind the bankruptcy, along with increased costs, fewer customers shopping in brick and mortar stores, consumer spending habits, burdensome lease terms, and lingering effects of COVID-19
Oh, really?
shutdowns. So
these places got basically the stuff that Target couldn't sell, or the damaged goods from Target.
must be. Yeah, you'd think you've got to have a source if you're these big companies like Walmart and all that, and you've got a ding on something, a piece of furniture that you can't sell at store level. If you can get full credit from the manufacturer and still like sell it half price or 10% or whatever to a company that's going to sell it and try to make money.
That's a good model.
Yeah.
I talked to a church in somewhere out west, and they had a food bank that they did, and they had a connection with the Walmart distribution center. And apparently the way their setup worked is Walmart needed somewhere to donate these items that were date sensitive, that kind of things that they just needed to unload. And the only caveat was you had to have a semi truck there that was empty at all times, and within X number of minutes, like 30 to 90, something like that, you had to be able to change that trailer out for an empty one.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Pardon the interruption.
finally figured out which button.
Little doom and gloom.
Skateboarding, am I right?
Woo, coming in hot.
Oh, we back?
We're back.
Blowing out sweat.
No, we are. Y'all didn't know it, but we had to leave for a second.
That's
That's
right. We're back.
You didn't know it, but I forgot my water. Right, where was that?
Jody's just going. He's like,
Drink
let me
in front
grab
of you.
mine before he takes a
okay.
sip.
That's right.
We're almost done with this anyway, right?
That's right.
I'm just kidding.
Are we? I have no
I
idea.
have no idea where we're at.
We just shut down some stores. Dirt cheap shut
Yeah.
down.
Dirt cheap went dirt cheap.
Gone. Oh man, we talked about a little bit about trick or treating. That was fun.
Let me ask y'all a question.
The questions are back finally.
The return of the questions.
It better be a good one. This is your
no.
return.
Well, I mean, I've got a few. I'll just throw a few out there.
Okay.
Some of these are some that I've found, so it's not necessarily ones that I thought of. So
Are
they're
we
all mixed
disappointed?
together.
Are
so,
we allowed to ask any clarifying questions, or we just have to answer them as is?
I mean, whatever.
Okay.
Okay. We'll hold
I mean,
you to that.
well, I'm just saying, if you do, I can get frustrated
We
if
know.
you do. So,
We know.
I mean, it's
The
up-
shoulders
You
and-
just depend on what you
Start
want
calling
to
you
do.
Larry.
Would you rather be able to run 100 miles an hour or fly at 10 miles an hour?
Oh, run. I'd rather run 100 miles an
Would
hour.
you?
I think so.
Wrong answer.
Say, I think fly.
Even at 10 miles an hour?
Yeah, because you can still.
Man,
that's still fun.
because I can get on up there.
You can just get up away from
But I
everybody.
would rather, if I'm gonna fly, I would rather be able to go as fast as I want to go.
Don't you think that'd be anticlimactic? Like, you're like a moped in the sky. Is
Well,
all
have
you
you
are.
ever seen what everything looks like from way up in the sky? No.
That's
So
right.
does it matter about the
I've
speed?
been in an airplane. Thank you kindly.
All right then.
I have to.
Not as often as Spencer has. I know.
So you're running, you're flying, and I'm flying.
I like flying.
Okay.
I'll meet y'all there 10 days later, wherever we're going.
Well, you had to run through everything.
I can dodge it. 100 miles an hour.
If you had to listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh. I have no idea. None of them sound
I
appealing.
think that
right
guy
now.
we just talked to, one of the artists, Post Malone. I think I'd pick something from
That's
Post Malone.
what. That's you,
Congratulations.
man. Is that a song?
Is that what it is?
reference?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that-
I was gonna say I feel like it was, but I didn't know. I don't
is.
know his songs. Oh, I don't want one. Do I have to pick one?
I'd rather listen.
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to nothing. Just silence. No music the rest of my life.
So do y'all go down the road with the radio on or off?
Off.
Off.
Good.
Do you?
I'm always listening to my earbud on the podcast. My radio stays off,
Okay.
but I'm listening to something when I'm going down the road.
So what would you pick? You got a song in mind?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm asking y'all.
I want to say I don't.
You think I
want one.
thought about this stuff ahead of time?
I got a friend in. What is it? You got a friend in me? Could
You've got a friend.
could you
in
handle
me.
that one?
No.
Oh, I'd drive
Could you
me
handle
crazy.
that one?
minutes it'd be turned
Yeah. The first day you'd be like, why did I pick this song? I got to listen to sing the rest of my life.
Oh, who sings that? Does anybody know?
That guy that wears glasses, and
Oh man,
I can picture him, but I don't know.
I can't call his name right now.
I can't tell you.
Oh man. Anyway,
I think of Toy Story when I think of that
I do
song.
too.
well, that's not. I don't think that was written for that specifically, was it?
No,
I think
that's
that
why
song
it was-
existed.
Yeah, that song existed
that's what
before
I was
that.
thinking.
But they used it. That's
They-
what I'm saying.
They stole that one, so it can't have
Stole?
another. They can't have another meaning now. I'm saying they stole the meaning, and now it's just you see
You've got a friend in
you
me?
see
I think
Buzz
it's-
and Woody imagery in your head.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I really don't know. Like what song never
What
gets
genre?
annoying?
What genre would you go with?
If you just had one genre the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Oh, now we're.
Now let's say if
Is
you.
that modifying, or were you just
I'm
helping
just-
him narrow
Narrowify.
down? Narrowify. his
I like
question.
Clarify the question.
I like that
Were
word.
you helping him narrowify his question?
Yeah. I'm just trying to help him out.
I don't know. If it was just like not your question. If you listen to one genre forever, I think it'd be gospel / worship. Because
Okay.
there's a wide variety of stuff within the gospel / worship.
You got to take the slash out.
Gospel and worship. We'll put an ampersand there.
I was just saying you had to pick one.
But don't you ever just get tired of worship music on the radio?
On the radio,
Or
I've never
or
listened to it on the radio
or like
because they play the
Toby
same.
Mac or anything.
They play
like-
the same 7 songs over and over again.
Yeah.
It feels like.
It's the same song. Yeah.
But
Wow.
if I could just choose the whole genre, you could go from contemporary songs.
Oh,
to-
let's do this. You had
Older
to pick.
songs?
Let's say country. You
Okay.
have to pick your favorite song from country music,
from country music, my favorite song.
or pick whatever.
It's on repeat.
I mean, I don't know. Well,
Everything sounds miserable on repeat
say
right now.
rock and roll. Pick one from rock and roll and pick one from country. Your favorite song.
I don't know.
You start walking my way, country. Meet in the middle. I think maybe that's the song title.
Meet in the middle.
Diamond
That old
Rio.
Georgia Pine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I go that one.
Just because it's got Georgia in the name. I mean, he's always
No.
comes back to Georgia.
I remember me and Misty riding down the road singing that song together. I think that's the.
I wish I could have been there. Could I have been in the back seat?
Just a fly on the wall.
We'd sing the harmony. Yeah, it was a beautiful scene.
Josh got his hand out the window as he's singing.
I'm holding her hand with the other hand. The other hand.
so you're
I'm
like this?
I'm driving with my knees. What are you talking about? I got one hand out the window and one hand holding Misty. I'm driving with my knees. You got to get the scenery right. My long hair blowing in the wind.
What about the other guy?
I never had long hair.
That guy said
There was
another.
no other guy holding Misty's hand.
the guy that we just talked to, that when we had to leave a minute ago, he said another Hootie and the Blowfish.
You like some
Hold my hand. How about that?
Okay, that's what you're going with.
I just because you said hold Misty's hand or hold her knee or whatever you
I
say to
didn't
me.
say
and
hold
go-
her knee.
it
You
just- well, I don't.
Trying to put
Anyway,
words in my mouth
it
now.
triggered hold my hand.
Whoa. Easy, boys.
All right.
I think we're fine if two's in here. If we throw a third in there, there's something.
It's just y'all two.
But it's always me and one of y'all. Y'all fight.
There's a common denominator
I
here,
know,
Jody.
I know. Stop making me mad.
Sorry.
All right. So, what's your country song, Spencer?
There's so many good country songs.
Don't do anything new.
It's not. No.
Okay, because I'm saying, because that's not country music.
Oh, there's a take. There's a take right there. Boom. I'm on
with-
your side, though.
I'm with Jody.
But there's a take. There's a take.
Take
I
two.
don't even. What do you mean? There's
I was
a
gonna
take.
say, Jody needs this defined, this
It
terminology.
means that there's some people that disagree with your statement. That
Oh, well, there's a lot of it. Everything I say, people disagree.
yeah, but this is a passionate subject for music listeners. But I think the one song that sticks out to me, I don't know if it was, it has the same kind of memory
Have
of
we got
Josh's.
enough time to record this? It's taking forever.
Just unplug myself.
Had a memory. You had a
It was a
memory.
memory with Rebecca, and it was Amazed by Lone Star. I don't know how that song goes now in my head. but
Baby,
it
I'm
was
amazed by you.
something like that.
They're a bunch of sellouts.
I don't know. But another great song is Three Wooden Crosses by Randy Travis.
That's
Yeah.
a good one. That's it.
I love that song.
How about Vince Gill?
I like
The version of Go Rest High.
Go
on
Rest
Now.
High. That was
a good one.
I don't know the name of the song, but I'm just.
I like Precious Memories by the whole album by Alan Jackson. Good one.
Back to Lone Star, when they first started, they all had the big cowboy hats, and then they changed as
Did they?
the way everybody else was going, and they clean cut and GQ'd up. Just
I didn't follow him that closely
I
along the
didn't.
way.
I just know the song.
Did you ever hear of Shenandoah?
Yeah.
You remember? I
know
like Shenandoah.
I know a guy that.
They're from Muscle Shoals.
Are they
Are
really?
they really? I didn't know that.
I know a guy that's played music with them before and travels with them a little bit
That's cool.
these days.
These days.
That's the name of their band these days.
That'd be a good one.
What happened to, like, why do bands just pick random, weird terminology for their band names?
Yeah, don't you
Like,
hope
they
there's a
feel
good
like-
story behind it?
Like, you hope that there's a good story behind it, because if they're just like, no, actually, we put on a
Like the
name.
Black Eyed Peas?
We went to a name generator online, and this was a good one. Sounded right to us.
Yeah, if we're together and you say, how about Black Eyed Peas? I'd be like, that's stupid. I'd be like, no, where'd you
But if
come
they
up with
tell
that?
you the story and you go, ha ha, yeah, I like it. I don't know the story behind it.
I don't either.
Anyway,
Most rock bands have just a very weird name. All of them.
yeah,
Like Kiss. Let's say Kiss.
I know. See, that's
Cinderella?
what I'm saying.
Am I
70s,
going to be in a rock band named Cinderella?
70s, it was height of that. Just pick a random name. I think
I wasn't alive then.
I wasn't either. But
Didn't listen to much music from then.
do you not?
Led Zeppelin?
I
like Led Zeppelin.
All right, Jody, what are you picking though?
I don't know.
Country music. Your country,
music?
song.
Anything by George Strait.
Anything. Okay.
The only
That's the
thing
name of
about
the song. I don't know that song.
The only thing about
I
George
don't know that
Strait.
one,
I'm just
bro.
going to pick the artist. I'm not going to pick a song. How about that?
What? How does
I
that
can
make
cheat.
sense?
I asked the question, so I can cheat.
Dead gummit. Trash.
Well, I picked George Strait too. Then.
Hey, thank you.
Well, I picked George Strait and Randy Travis.
There you go. I like Randy Travis a lot.
I like the OG Randy. Have y'all?
I said
Have we
Vince
talked about-
Gill a minute ago, so
I like-
I did answer the question.
I like Vince Gill.
So
Have y'all
You
talked
didn't
about?
pick a song?
I did
Oh,
too.
the rest high.
Have we talked about the AI
Say you're sorry.
I'm
voice
sorry, Jody.
of Randy Travis on the song
Shut up.
that just happened?
Yeah.
No, the AI. We talked about the AI
did,
of
We might have talked about it off air,
Okay,
off recording, off potting, whatever.
potting. I don't like that term. Apparently, I'm not allowed to say that. Casting.
Weird.
You can't say potting either.
Why not?
Strucken from your vocabulary. 'Cause I said
Are we going to
so.
go potting
That's
or are we
why-
going to go casting?
Casting sounds like fishing at that point. I don't remember talking about that though. I apologize.
Maybe it was a me and you episode.
Randy had
Might have been.
AI.
Yeah, the most recent Randy Travis song is AI generated to make it sound like his voice.
You know what? I was a part of that
I
conversation.
think you were.
My apologies.
And we asked the conversation was, how do you feel about that? I think
It's weird, but I kind of like it.
it's cool.
Speaking of the AI thing, if you go on YouTube and they'll have a thing to where I know it's 50 Cent and Conway Twitty. Conway Twitty is singing a 50 Cent song.
What you know about 50 Cent?
It is so funny. So funny. Because just think of the lyrics of a rapper and then put that with Conway Twitty's voice, and it is hilarious.
My grandmother loves Conway Twitty. Loved him. I need to go play this for her. That'd be fun for her.
That's funny.
Would you change your last name if you were a singer and it was Twitty? Your last name Twitty?
No, because that's it sticks out.
You know, he used to have a place called Twitty City. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
You gotta be careful there.
I had to think real hard. Twitty City.
New subject.
Say it with me.
No, I'm good.
Oh, goodness. Y'all are hard to be with sometimes. You know that? Hard to
I'm
be
talking
with.
about Conway Twitty.
I
and he
understand.
had Twitty City. I mean, get over it.
Oh god.
There's a quote in here that says, "I hate this." No joke. It says it right here. Direct quote. I don't know what the rest of the paper's like, but I'm agreeing with him at this point.
Did you ever read that, though?
I was trying to, but you started
it's
asking
probably
me
not
questions.
even worth reading, but I found it kind of interesting.
It says the hotel was not haunted or creepy. I don't know that. I don't know what it said after that.
It's about a person found there's a lock on the bathroom at a hotel. The lock is high. It's an extra lock. It's from the outside, and you can lock it. So you actually can lock the person inside the bathroom. And they can't quite figure out, and it's on all the rooms that way.
That's really weird.
And they ain't got an answer yet. So yeah.
I did stay at a hotel one time that had adjoining rooms, and you know they have the two doors that close and you lock the deadbolt. Well, the room that we were assigned to did not have the deadbolt. Like you couldn't lock it. It just no latch, no keeper, no nothing. It just swung. So if the other person opened their room, they could just push their door. And I talked to the front desk and I said, you know, hey, this isn't locked. You know, can we get another room? They said, sorry, it's the only room we got. You got to go with it. And I was like, we're going to need a discount. You know, we're going to need something. So we ended up and worked it out. It was just, we were on a quick overnight trip. So we ended up piling stuff up by the door.
I was going to say shove a couch or something, or a bed sliding up against it.
But I thought their management had no concern. They're like, oh, it'll be okay. I thought.
I mean, that's the same thing as like your main door not locking or something. I mean, that's a big issue.
So
I start knocking on those doors when I go. If I ever stay in an adjoining room, start knocking on the doors.
You don't see those very often anymore.
I stayed in one recently.
Really?
Mm-hmm. When we went on our trip to Nashville, that was when we stayed in one.
Good deal.
Or I did. And
do you think it's the old style and they just hadn't been remodeled? Because surely they're not making.
I don't know, but as a kid, I thought it was awesome if we ever got both rooms. That was like for one of my birthday parties. Went to a Braves game, and we stayed in a hotel. And my parents stayed on one side, and then me and my buddy stayed in the other room. Awesome,
yeah,
great.
Listen, as a man with two teenage daughters, I would purchase a adjoining room for our family. You know, and if you're having to stay,
just so they can get ready.
Yeah, just so that you got the added space and that kind of. I like to be able to just chill a little bit, and when there's four of you in a room, and it's just not a good relaxing spot in just a regular old hotel room.
Yeah,
so I do it if I stay in a long time, not one night or nothing.
Would you rather go to space or go to the bottom of the ocean?
Space. I don't like the journey to either one of them, quite honestly.
Well, I think the journey to space also would be a lot funner than. You know, because you're going slow when you're going down, deep pressure. Which
you just hear the cracks on the outside of the thing.
Yeah, that's a.
I don't bubbles bubble.
I hope y'all don't hear no cracks.
You know, I would be more scared in the little sub going down than I would
strapped on top of a rocket.
Yeah. Which that should be a fear right there by itself. But if you're talking about both of them, I'm less fearful of going up in space.
What if you rode down on a rocket and then it launched from the bottom of the ocean to space? I was spicing it up. I was going to an old episode, light it underwater and send you to space.
You'd have a tough time lighting that joker, I bet.
A long fuse.
Sorry, guys. Turns out we're not going to be able to launch a rocket.
Well, looks like we've got 3 days to make it back to the surface. Hope we get there.
All right. If you could have a famous person narrating your life out loud as it's happening, who would it be?
James Earl Jones.
Rest in
That's a good
peace.
one.
That's who I'd go with.
You can't do it now, though.
I know.
I didn't mean it that way.
Can we go back and talk about Conway Twitty again?
That's terrible. I'd say Morgan Freeman for me. Change that subject real fast. Jeez, Jody.
I did not mean anything.
Sure.
If you had said anything, it'd have been fine. You're the one who went, oh my goodness. I can't believe it.
Sure.
Oh, Jody, who you want narrating your life?
Doesn't matter at this point.
Me? You want me to narrate your life?
They wouldn't be saying nothing. You know? That's the
And
thing.
he recorded a podcast.
Yeah. I'd say somebody like Johnny Cash.
Ooh, that's an interesting
Yeah.
take. I like it.
Anybody with like a deep, interesting voice. How about John Wayne?
How about Chuck Norris?
I know John Wayne ain't gonna be able to do anything. 'Cause God rest his soul.
He gone.
He's passed too.
How would you like if Elvis did it?
Will Spencer.
And Jody? For what? Down the road.
Every time you take a bite, go. How would you
Yum, yum, yum.
commentate somebody's everyday life? Like,
Well, I don't know there. Josh, I don't know.
I'm saying, like right now, how would you commentate this scenario right here? You just commentate my life.
Well, I'd feel like if you're announcing a ball game, that's kind of like what it is. They're like watching. And now he's taking a bite of his food. And now, I don't know.
Oh, it appears to not be that good based on the scowl on his face.
I don't know.
Now he's.
Oh, but that's his good scowl.
Oh, wait. Here he goes. What's he going to say? Let's listen. Turns out that means he loves it. I was wrong.
All right. Got a good question right here. What?
You're just waiting for us to finish over
And
here.
he has his
Yeah.
pen tapping over the paper.
Yeah, I'm done with that question.
He's ready to make
All
a
right.
pronouncement.
If
Let's
you're,
listen.
If your bed,
A pronouncement.
if your bed sheets,
Asking another dumb question.
had to be made out of deli meats,
Oh, no.
what kind of meat would it be made out of?
This is terrible.
I'm saying roast beef.
Oh, I'm saying something.
I like roast beef.
Turn over, take a bite of your sheets. Nom, 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 nom.
Why not?
I want something that's not going to smell when it gets hot.
Everything's going to smell when it gets hot. It's deli meat.
Is there anything what's going to smell the least? That's what I want.
How thick a slices are we talking?
Ultra thin. I want honey ham.
What meat holds heat better than the cold?
Well, Arby's serves roast beef hot, so I guess roast beef is the answer.
Roast beef has comforter. Arby's has comforters over to the side now. Yeah, I want to
We
know.
have the comforters.
I want a number one, and I think I need a king size too. Mine's starting to go bad.
Can I get that fitted one over there?
We're out of king. I'm sorry. We only got queen and double.
I actually want the meat mountain.
Oh, that's hilarious.
How about that? So y'all didn't answer the question.
Oh,
I said honey ham.
Honey ham. I didn't think about honey ham. That'd be good.
I'm going pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Yeah, does that fall into
I
the?
feel like that would smell bad. Like is that spice? Not necessarily spicy, but that
you get
tangy
like-
smell of pepperoni.
Can you get like one solid
Salami.
sheet of pepperoni? It'd fold over good.
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
Chili. Fold my pepperoni over.
Somebody throws the tortilla over you when you get cold.
Don't get it too hot in there; it'll curl up.
Oh goodness!
Oh, you want another one?
I'm ready for supper now.
I'm not thinking about rotten meat.
Would you rather have no elbows or no knees?
Oh,
Could I have elbows as knees?
No, you got to do without one of them.
So you just
You're straight arming it or you're
Or straight
straight legging it.
legging.
oh my goodness!
I think I'm straight legging it.
I think I'm straight legging it.
I think you can get more done with a straight leg. I think you can. I think you can.
What are we talking about?
I love that we tried to give it a serious go at it. Anybody else imagine
Roast
that?
beef.
Anybody else seeing themselves walking with their straight legs right now?
Goodness, y'all killing me.
These are your questions.
I know.
They're wonderful today. Oh, man.
Give us another.
All right. We
You
got
want
time
another?
for one more?
Give us another.
Let me find a good one. I don't know if I got any good ones left.
Oh, no. Then don't ask a bad one. Don't even ask it if you can't find a good
If
one.
happiness was a flavor, what would it be?
Ooh. I don't know. Happiness was a flavor. So it's got to be a flavor you love, right?
Yeah, but not necessarily something that I would like.
Got to be universal. You can't.
It's just
it's-
specific to
okay.
each person.
Ooh, lemon. I'm going lemon.
Really?
Like the lemon flavored, like a lemon pound.
I like lemon, but I don't know if that
like a
would be
lemon
like a...
flavored pound cake. Lemon. Apparently I like lemon. I don't want it in my tea or nothing like that. But other than that, I like the flavor. Brings back good memories for me. Grandma makes me used to make me a lemon pound cake for my birthday. Good memories.
I think I could go with cinnamon.
You like cinnamon?
I like cinnamon.
Really? You like it that much?
Yeah.
You go.
So
Or
strawberry.
mango. I like the mango too.
I think it's strawberry.
Strawberry.
Good strawberry scent. You go. I'm happy. Smells like strawberry.
I'm thinking more strawberry cake. I like strawberry cake.
I don't like the strawberry scent when you get something.
I don't either.
that's in it. It does not. To me, it's very strong.
Did you say scent or what was the question again?
Flavor.
Flavor. It's flavor.
So it doesn't. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
just
is-
threw.
I like vanilla. I like vanilla as a scent. If we're going
Yes,
scent,
you're exactly.
I'm a
right.
vanilla guy.
I'm okay with it. It's not my go-to, but I'm gonna stand by. But
But I like strawberry for my flavor.
What would you go with for your scent?
scent.
Yeah.
Did you go with cinnamon?
No, I wouldn't. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I've
he's
told y'all
not-
the
he's
broom
not as
story.
strong.
I've told y'all my broom story. I don't like it. I'm gonna go. I
Me.
like that fresh linen smell that they have around.
Yeah. So whatever the dryer sheet is, I could go with that.
Like just the original dryer sheet.
It's kind of what I'm
Maybe
thinking.
so.
That's what if you do it right, the fresh linen's it.
How come a new car smell you can't keep that smell anywhere?
And the artificial one is artificial. It is
not.
not the
It
new
is
car
not.
smell. I hadn't smelled that smell in a long time.
Me neither.
I don't think I ever will again.
So at what age do you think you bought your last car? Like my mom.
47.
My mom, the other day, she said, I bought my last car. And I don't think she did. I think she's too young to be making that statement. I don't think the car has the longevity in it for her. What would you say? Like, let's just put a number of years. Say you thought you had 10 years left. Like,
Of life?
yeah. Like, do you think you could get a car to last 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 12 years?
Because you're kind of talking about, like, I'm hoping, like, retirement. What I would like to do in a perfect world is, like, if I was going to get a new car, have it to where, like, my last payment is right before I retire.
So you're not carrying that car payment into
Right.
retirement. You're hoping to not buy any new ones in retirement.
And so I shouldn't be putting 20 miles a week on that vehicle when I retire.
Okay.
So it should last me, right? I ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
You going somewhere.
You're going somewhere.
If I go to church on Sunday and back, that's 4 miles right there, round trip.
Okay.
So
You'll still be going places. We'll see you on
gotta go to
Inst-
Texaco.
Instagram.
no.
He'll tie those together with his church.
By that time, you know,
just have
everything will be delivered. Drones will be dropping stuff off at my house. I won't have to go anywhere.
I'm on the Rapture retirement plan, so I'm good.
Are you?
I won't have to worry about driving when I retire. Because I'll either be dead or Jesus will come back. That's my plan right now. Oh.
All right, Spencer's checked out. He's texting people, so
I'm just
I guess we're done.
making sure my wife is
Good.
good.
Well, that's good.
You did the right
That
thing.
is.
Right thing.
You know, you didn't answer the. I guess he might have got a talking to. You know, last time he didn't answer the phone when she called.
Well, I hung up on her earlier. So.
Ooh.
I mean, not like it was ringing on the table, and I said go to voicemail.
Oh.
So I sent her a text and said, "Hey, podcasting."
All
What
right.
did she say? I say, what's more important?
She says, "How much longer?" And I said, "It depends. if we have to cut this and redo a whole podcast again like we did last week."
We're gonna be fine. There's enough that you can do it, Jody.
We're good.
Jody, can I really stop and just tell the listeners that you do Jody does the heavy lifting on this. This is
Comes up
Jody's
mango flavor right
podcast.
there. That happiness
And
is cool.
Spencer and I
Hold
are
on,
just guest stars on this thing.
I'm getting higher in my seat.
All right, Larry.
He comes with the ideas.
I wish
he
my
does
seat would
the
raise up.
editing. I'm gonna lower your seat and show you who's in authority over here.
We
all
need to
right?
tell you that
Sit down,
story
son.
one day. We haven't told you the seat story.
Don't tell him. I use it on him all the time.
Do you? Oh, good. Then I won't say nothing.
I think I know what you're talking about, man.
It's like a Jedi mind trick.
But can I say, Jody, we really do. We do appreciate you.
Well, thank you.
You are the man. Thank
Hey,
you
I
for the
appreciate
hard work
y'all.
you put into this.
Do we need to do a group
give you a
hug real
hug.
quick?
No, I'm
No.
good.
Okay. We'll do it in the hallway. How
Sure,
about
we'll
that?
just do it
Off
afterwards.
camera. Did you wink at me?
I'm uncomfortable.
Are you really?
I'm going to Twitty City and headed
Whoa,
home.
easy.
Now, if he hugs me today, that's 2 days in a row, and it's never happened. Something's up.
Oh.
I even told you thank you
Yeah.
yesterday. Look at there.
I know he texted me last night,
Man.
but I think that was just a follow up when I sent you those videos. I think you just felt like you needed to send me something, so you're like, appreciate what you did, Jody. Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
All right.
I wish text did show emotion.
They
That way
can
we can
now with the update. Show the
I haven't updated
emotion.
my phone.
Show the emotion with the new update.
What do you mean?
With the text messages,
Yeah.
you can respond with more than a thumbs up or whatever with the tap back.
Oh,
You can put a
I
little
meant more than that.
ripple in there. You can put this is important. It's growing bigger. Look at this. Underline it, strike it through, bold it. Man, I sound like I'm an Apple commercial over here.
Sounds like you sent a lot of texts, except that one I sent 6 hours ago that you never replied to. But that's okay. I got Spencer to.
I was sitting with Spencer and he responded, so I thought,
Yeah, but that was 3 hours after I sent the original.
oh,
It was.
you didn't write it right then.
So
Well,
I
no.
Hold on. So I sent a text just to Spencer saying,
Oh.
"Hey, you tell me when we're gonna cast."
And that's when I asked you when you were available at lunch.
See, so you got an answer.
Yeah, but that's 3 hours after the initial text. I asked if we're recording today, and Jody said, "I'm good whenever," and I said, "I'm good whenever," and then it just left.
Well, I wasn't involved. Y'all were texting each other.
No, this was in the group chat.
Oh, I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
we're waiting on you.
This is in
My
the
bad.
midst of your silence your phone thing.
No, it was I was in a struggle bus.
Okay.
He had like 53 messages earlier.
It was a ridiculous amount that I had.
from
we just got
8 a.m. this
mixed
morning
in.
to now.
I didn't catch up to about 2:30 this afternoon.
I got you.
I kicked in gear. I was working, put it on mute, and set it over to the side, and didn't pay no attention. Didn't mean to. I didn't know it was on mute. Apologies.
My phone's been quiet today.
I know. I thought this is odd. Post event. Anyway,
All right. So once a week, right?
For right now.
Only on
yeah,
Mondays.
we'll bring it back. We'll
No-
bring it back.
No more
worries.
Thursdays.
No worries. We're coming back.
So I haven't changed it on our description. It says Monday and Thursday. So I need to change that. Just hadn't done it yet. So my apologies.
Though I've had a couple of people comment to me that they missed the Thursday.
I know.
So
I had a
I know,
couple
that's
people
what I
panic
heard.
last week.
we're grateful that y'all listen. Thank you for
Yeah,
listening.
we do.
They panicked.
We'll get back in the swing of things here. In,
Couple months.
yeah,
Couple years.
Get through the holidays. Unless something happens and we just like, hey, we can do it.
That's right.
I just
We'll
don't
see.
think we can.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. We appreciate y'all listening. And if you listen to our next episode, you might hear Spencer say,
Bye.
I never know if he's going to say something else. So.
Almost.